Hello everyone and welcome back to a very cold day here in Clark Machinery. I'm just going to give you a few updates of what's happening around our new Inns yard. Just kind of a look around stock that came in, and we had a delivery as well from McHale this morning, so I'm going to show you what was on that load. So as you can see, we have got our first delivery of the new model McHale F5-550. So we just have 3 of them in there at the moment, and there's another one to come off. Evan's unloading just some of the smaller bits. Say hi to the camera, Evan. We have R5 bale handlers. They're the soft hands, and yeah, they're just some unassembled soft hands as well. And then I think they're for the 691 bale handlers. So big load in from McHale this morning. This is a Fusion 4. It came in as well. It's frozen. It's still -3 here in the yard this morning. So this baler is sold already. So it'll be going into PDI, and then the customer will be collecting it, or will be delivering it. So yeah, all the new Fusion 4 starting to arrive. So we're still waiting for it to defrost down here in the new Inns yard. Did defrost a little bit yesterday and then froze again overnight, so it just leaves things nearly even slippier than they were before. But just before Christmas, the lads gave the yard a bit of a tidy up. So you have your flail tech mulchers and flail heads here, your Ecotech tree shears. That's a major cyclone. We have our McHale mulchers, front mounted and rear mounted. And we have our 9-foot McHale toppers in there as well. Wiedemann 4512. That is how our shed is looking at the moment. The dites was just pulled out to move a few bits around the yard. Had a bucket on yesterday, but it's off now. And you can hear some of the tractors running there in the background. Just getting some of them defrosted. So we have a lot of our new tractors and demos just pulled out. We had them pulled out kind of a set up before Christmas. We haven't had a video. It's probably 2 months, I'd say, since we had a video now at this stage. But it's a Falcon buck rake, C430 DGM loader. A few bits in there under the roof. That's a KCS 94 that came in 2002. turkey loader. Wiedemann 6027. That's a used Wiedemann. It's a 2022. Vogel a new plough. New Cavernland 8555 tether. New N175 Versu. It's just defrosting. Something that came in, don't know too much about it yet, but that Valmet 6000. Try and get Aaron maybe to do a walk around on that one. G115. Our G135 sold. Fusion 3 that came in from a local contractor. It's a 2019 baler. Another N175 sold. Our T6145, Erwin went through that one on the channel before Christmas. And our unlimited spec T215. Our ex-demo, this tractor was in Pallaskenry, our G115, about 600 hours on it. And we have another N135 is sold, and we had a blue one as well, similar spec with front weights, and it's sold also. Raymond is just heading out on the lorry there this morning. He's just getting it strapped down. He's way off down the country, so he's been going, I suppose, the whole time. The weather didn't stop him at all. That's our Massey 399. You might have seen this on the channel at some stage. It could be 12 months ago, I'd say, maybe, since we went through this one. It's now sold. It's sold before Christmas. And also, I went through this one myself. It's the Massey 398, 1989. Yeah, it's sold before Christmas as well, so it'll be going out. That's a 2016 JCB TM320S. It just came into stock. Before Christmas we had a TM320, I think it was 2020 machine, so this was traded in against it. That is a 191 T234 Versu. Our T155 Versu. As you can see, they're all very much still frozen. Like myself, my hand is absolutely freezing. That's our N175 Versu, we use that around the yard. You'd see that throughout the videos, pulling tanks, etc. G135 blue, really nice tractor. And our T155 with the G6S front loader. And that is our T195. That's actually, must be just recently sold. See the sold sticker on it. So very nice tractor. So we have a meal bin in. We don't have them in too often, but I see one sitting there. A few of our used disc mowers, our Cavernland and our Malone. Only 2 Dowd double bale lifters left. They were flying out over the Christmas. Minos disc harrow and our McHale shakerator stuck in there. A few Red Rock buck rakes, single lifters, Celtic bale slicers. They sold very well as well before Christmas. Our Johnson grabs, Red Rock grabs. And then this is something that came in as well before Christmas. Our Johnson push off buck rake. So we have them in 8 foot, 9 foot and 10 foot now. And our Brumex or Sweepex brushes. And yeah, so the stock on the R5 soft hands is starting to come in now. Yeah, as you've seen, the lorry was getting unloaded this morning, and our 691 bale handlers, only 2 of our bale splitters left. Lots of buckets, major cyclones, etc. down there. So I'll just bring you for a wee look around. There's actually some of them smaller Brumex brushes just sitting on your pallet forks, and then our bigger, that's a fully galvanized BFWS sweeper collector, and they come in 6 foot and 7 foot. I think a few rollers left. That's I think that's all the stock that we have. We don't have any across the road now at all, so that's 9 foot and 10 foot, and that's a wee Fleming one in there as well. So just go in here now this morning. That's a wee map loader that came in. Don't know too much about it. It came in there before Christmas. It was popped in there. So as you can see, we did have the shed very well organised before Christmas, but I didn't get to film it. We just had a manic couple of weeks run up to Christmas, and yeah, something that came in that you didn't see on the channel, this Landini 10,000 came in. It's a 1993, I think it's a CN reg. Yeah, that we are looking 12,750 euro for this. There's no VAT, it's a margin scheme machine. Lots of McHale hedge cutters there. Did get a lot of trade-ins as well on them before Christmas. Our case 580 digger. Yeah, Fusion 4s. It's all about the Fusion 4s. Quite a lot of them in there at the moment. They're all used balers. Used balers that came in before Christmas. So probably do have a new one there. I think that actually might be a new one there. Most of the Fusion 4s that you see new here, they're already sold. So like that one that came off the lorry this morning, it's already sold. So if you're ordering a new baler now at this moment in time, it's probably going to be July before you get it if you don't have your order in already. So yeah, lots of Fusions in there at the moment with low hours. So if you're in the market or thinking of upgrading this summer, get on to some of the lads there. Just a few bits just to put in there, tidied up a wee bit. Our Slane Track flail heads, the FH100, FH80. That's a twin cut flail head. That one in particular there is actually sold. Major bench saws. That's one of the bigger Ecotech tree shears that we have, and there's a little smaller one sitting up in there. We do sell the extensions as well for the HC180 finger bar trimmers, so we have a few of them in stock at the moment. That's our HC150. Yeah, they're fairly popular. We have a lot of them going out at the moment, so they're saw heads as well for the mini digger. So that's our Fiat 190, our Landini, F5-550, more Fusion trees. That is a JCB 53170, T7230, T175, that's a new tractor. Landini with the Rossmore loader, our Massey's, 2 John Deeres down there as well, and a Fendt. This is an N154 2016 that came in before Christmas. Probably go through that as well at some stage on the channel. And that is our big beauty, our Q series Q265. Huge horsepower tractor. I think that's a T195 that's in there. And that's a little Landini that came in as well before Christmas. It's a Power Farm 95, 2006. Valtra T174, our JCB 414S, our Valtra N101, another Fusion Tree Plus, and I don't think I showed this one before, but this is a Fendt Farmer 308 LS, Turbomatic. Don't know too much about this tractor myself, but if anyone's interested, get on to us there. So that is what our lineup is looking like in the main yard, and I'm just going to bring you across the road into our other yard. It's mainly trailers, tanks, low loaders, muck spreaders, etc. that's over here. So starting off, we have our Joskin 9-ton muck spreader. This is an I4 Williams 14-foot tri-axle livestock trailer that came in before Christmas. It's a used one. We have our Brahan 20-foot livestock trailer there. A Connor 10 cube side muck spreader. Our Celtic 10 pack. They come in an 8 pack as well. A major 2,000 gallon tank. There's specials running actually on all our stock tanks at the moment for the month of January, so once they're invoiced in the month of January, good discounts to be got. That is the 22-foot Brahan. Our 20-foot silage trailers in the green and the red. They're also in the blue as well. That is a second-hand K2 muck spreader. This is a 14-ton NC dump trailer that came in over the Christmas, and it's now sold. It's sold for, I think it was 13,750 plus the VAT. We got for that. Didn't hang around too long. 19-ton SLS slow loader. Watson roller. I think that's a 6.3 metre roller. Folds out. Our Donnelly tipping trailers. We have them in red as well. I think that's a used 1,600 gallon Red Rock tank with the big wheels. A lot of these smaller tanks now are coming on the big wheels. Major 2,000 gallon. I think there's a 7.5 metre dribble bar on the back of that. Painted major 2,400 gallon tank. More of our Watson rollers, our as new Fleming muck spreader, and as you can see, we have any amount of used tanks at the moment, so we are running clearance sale on the whole lot of them tanks. So that one there is 1,300 gallon. That's an NC tank as well that came in with a dribble bar on the back. I think it's a 7.5 metre dribble bar. So there's a mix there of Red Rock, Abbey, Herbst, high spec. We have an S&M tank as well. I think it's a 3,500 gallon tank. That is our wee Connor 1,100 gallon tank. It's a new tank actually, that's just in the middle of there. That's a Red Rock 3,500 gallon tank. It's sold. Just waiting for collection. An Abbey tandem axle tank, 3,500 gallon. And Joskin, it has a dribble bar too on the back of it. There are Donnelly silage trailers. Another used SLS. That's a 27 ton if I'm right. 27 ton low loader. 16 ton Brahan dump trailer. New. It's a Kane 19-foot bale trailer. A Red Rock 1,600 gallon tank on the big wheels. Really nice tank. That's another 1,600 gallon that came in not too long ago. It's our Red Rock 4,000 gallon tank with your overhead boom. It came in before Christmas. We have a more detailed video on that as well. And then we have a couple of 3,500 gallon tanks with and without dribble bars. That's our cross muck spreader. It's sold today. And that is our Red Rock 16-ton dump trailer. Seemed to be fairly popular. Kind of brought in as a kind of a trial, and yeah, we sold one before Christmas, so going well. That's a 2,500 gallon tank. It's sold, awaiting delivery, and another 1,800 gallon tank there, and a couple of used diet feeders, and you have your S&M 3,500 gallon tank in there as well. So lots of tanks to be had, and as I said, clearance prices for the month of January before the slurry starts up again. So then we have this All Strong aerator that came in before Christmas, another M-Tech 14-foot livestock trailer, our Harry West spreader. I think that's a 1,600 gallon Abbey tank, and our Joskin 2,400 gallon tank, and this is a new tank and it's on special as well for the month of January. And this is our P. Donnelly low loader, and yeah, that's it for our yard across the road. So I'm back in under the roof in our indoor tractor shed, and that was just a quick run through of the stock in the yard at the moment. A lot of changes, a lot of stuff arriving now in the next number of weeks, a lot of stuff to go out as well. So we'll keep you all up to date in the next couple of weeks with what's happening, and we'll be back doing our machinery walkthroughs and letting you know what's new. We have the new model of the McHale round baler that came in, the F5-550. So I'll get Erwin or Aaron to do a full run through on that baler. I actually haven't seen too many videos done on that, a run through that, so if that's something that you'd like to see, drop a comment down below. And for anyone that's new here, thanks for getting this far and thanks for watching. We do tend to have a video every week, and I suppose we've been lacking a little bit in the last number of weeks over the Christmas and that, so we'll be back again with our usual programming from next week on, so we'll see you then.